This is a 1954 Chevrolet truck. It's got the original foot pedal, and the Bendix on the starter is malfunctioning, so you have to touch it a couple times. Take it for a quick spin. I'm going to do this video by myself. The truck actually runs great. Close that up. Runs at 160 degrees. I'll show you under the hood, and I'll show you around the truck. It's got a 235. Just rebuilt the carburetor. Engine's got a nice looking detail on it. It's been switched over to a 12-volt system. Has a new battery, new alternator. Even the horn works. And it is loud. The horn's super loud, actually. It'd scare your friends. Engine runs great. The Bendix is giving us a little bit of trouble in the starter. It's not an expensive fix, and we may try and tackle that here and a little bit in the shop, but I'm going to go ahead and put this one up for sale. And this is, you know, it is what it is. This is a rat rod style truck. Let me close this up. Go. And this is really a rat rod style truck. It's got a few bumps and bruises. It's got a little bit of rust on it, but it's a running, driving. Well, for some guy, a project. For another guy, it's running and driving, and you might want to just leave it just like it is. Kind of a cool old farm truck. If you've ever seen any of my trucks before, and I know some people watching this video follow our website and follow our shop, I love trucks like this, and I don't really do a whole lot to trucks like this. Maybe put my logo on the side. Running, driving, starting, stopping, all the glass is good. Weather stripping in the windshield is good. In fact, I believe that might be a new windshield. Well, now I apologize, not all the glass is good. All the major glass is good, meaning it's a 5-window truck. The windows in the back are good, and the windshield is good. It is missing corner glass here, and the glass in the doors, the glass needs to be replaced. So, as you can see, you know, you've got some cottage cheese on this truck. You've got a couple spots here and there. This is just an old work truck, an old farm truck. And like I said, to me, there's the value in that. You know, if you're looking for a truck to take the Stoke quality restoration, this is probably not the truck. This is not the truck I would buy for that. There are other trucks out there that probably have a straighter, better body for that. As you can see, I just turned the lights on and wanted to just show you that the lights work. And this is a truck we just got in the shop that we need to move out of the way. It's got a few rust spots in it. It needs a tank. The fuel tank needs to be redone. It's got a, you know, it's got a marine fuel tank in the bed. It's got a few rust spots on the step up. There's a couple spots there to go around and inspect. rear fender looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of a dent there. A little bit of rust in the bottom of the tailgate. Fender over here looks pretty good. Like I said, this is that rat rod style truck. Somebody tack welded on a little plate there because there's probably a little rust underneath that. I'll show you the inside and then we'll look under the truck. Bottoms of the doors pretty much rust free. I mean, this thing's not a total rust bucket. It could use some new floor pans. It's got an old Mexican blanket just covering up the old seat cover and a piece of flashing on the ground that's got a little bit of rust underneath in the floor pan. The engine actually runs fantastic. I love the fact that the dashboard's not been cut. You've got the original dash, it's uncut, unmolested, and it's super straight and smooth. You've got the original steering wheel, which is actually aligned properly. When you drive down the road, this thing's actually steering straight. It's got the old aftermarket turn signal box they put in at the dealership. Like I said, the glass in the back is very good. Those are the expensive pieces. So really the inexpensive part is just fixing the deck glass in the door. The vent opens and closes properly. Doors open and close good. Bottoms of the doors are not rusted out. Hinge pockets are not rusted out. There's a couple of trouble spots that people are always looking for. Like I said, some rust in the floor pan. Probably the best thing to do would be to replace the floor pan. Brand new interstate battery. Underneath the truck, you've got of course, the surface rust look. Frame rails are in great shape. And here's the thing I like about this truck. Aside from the fact that you probably all the time hear me say I love these old beat up trucks, I think they're cool. I like cruising around in things like this, shop trucks. I mean, you can go to Home Depot, you can throw lumber in the back, you can throw concrete in the back, you don't care about messing it up. It's just an old farm truck. You use it just like Granddaddy always used his. My great-grandfather had an old truck kind of like this one. It was an old Ford F1. Granddaddy used his truck. And that's what this thing is. I mean, this is to me, it's a truck that has a rat rod style or old farm truck style value to it. And here's the other thing. For the price, you've got trees and fields with a truck growing up in the middle of it, and people want $3,500, $4 grand for them. No engine, or engine seized up. This thing is running and driving. Brakes work great. Emergency brake works good. Lights work. Original wheels, original hubcaps. Trying to wait for that camera to change over. There we go. Fenders for the most part rust free all the way around. Step up's got a little rust in them, but as I'm talking, I'm showing the frame rails good shape. Brakes actually work real good. It's your brand new battery. Even the battery box is not all rusted out, which is great. That's unusual. Usually the battery box is the first thing to rust out. See your floor pans, and underneath the tank and underneath the seat, the floor pans are in good shape. Just the front floor pans are rusted out. So you could even do a half floor pan installation if you wanted to, just where your feet go. There's some old mud and stuff in here. But at some point you got to draw the line and call something a rust bucket. To me, this is not quite to the line. It's got some rust on it, but it's not falling apart. The hinge pockets are in good shape, the hood's in good shape. The fenders for the most part are rust free. The doors don't have any rust in them really. You've got a floor pan rust issue. The step ups have got a little bit of rust on them. But for me, just like I said, I've said it 1,000 times. I like the old truck look. That's what this thing's got. got a steel pan welded into the bed, probably a very, very, very long time ago. Seems to be as weathered and old as the truck itself. This is a great running, driving, either a project, as I said in the beginning, or this is a great truck to just drive as is, tinker with. It doesn't need anything expensive. The glass in the doors, you know, might cost you $100. I think they're $40 a piece for the glass in each door. Tinkering stuff, you know, getting that starter fixed, $50. Just tinker stuff with the truck, but it doesn't need an engine rebuild. It doesn't need a tranny rebuild. It doesn't need brakes. It's got all those things are good. It doesn't need an expensive windshield. The dash is in great shape. It doesn't need a new dashboard. Sometimes people cut these dashboards and butcher them, put a CD player in, or you know, they put a tape player in the 80s and they look like crap. I've got, if you want it, I've got another gas tank that I can put in the bed of the truck to go with the vehicle. We just don't have, you know, any more time to put in this specific truck. You know, sometimes people ask me, why didn't you guys go ahead and fix that? Why didn't you guys? Well, you have to draw the line somewhere. You have to go. You can constantly be tinkering with these things. I left this like it is because it's running and driving. It's starting and stopping. The lights work. It could be used even without the windows in it right now as a shop truck, just cruising around town. The vent even works. You open up the vent. That's your old school 1950s air conditioner. And you know, we got it to that point, and it's ready to go as is. Somebody else can take it to that next level they want to take it to. If it was mine, I might put the glass back in it, probably throw another tank in it, and then just drive it and enjoy it. 1954 Chevrolet 3100 short bed.